Hello, my wonderful Geminis. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, so the card that we have here is Journey, okay? And then bottom of the deck, we have Woman Holding a Coin. Okay. This week could be a week where there's some sort of like a pivotal moment in this connection, or there's something that you're learning, or some sort of clarity that you're gaining that is almost helping you, move forward or move past something here, okay? You may also be inquiring about a connection where, you're thinking about the connection, or you're thinking about this person and you feel like, wow, we have been through a lot together. Like something could feel very, like you feel like you have a lot of history with something, or it could be something that you have a lot of history with someone, or it could be something that feels like it's been progressing for a very long time. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. But there's definitely some sort of clarity that you're gaining, which is helping you or aiding you, whether it's aiding you in moving forward, whether it's aiding you in healing some sort of, suppressed emotions. The moon wanted to come out. Let's see. Sun on the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, and we have the Page of Swords. Someone is definitely, spying on you or keeping tabs on you. But I feel like they're viewing you as like in a very positive or like a happy energy. Like there could even be something that you're celebrating that is visible to this person this week. Okay. So I'm going to start off by seeing how you are being viewed this week. Oh, Ace of Pentacles wanted to pop out. Could be an incoming offer or some sort of a new beginning. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Things could be at a standstill in this connection, or this person feels like you're kind of like taking your time with making some sort of a decision. It's like you're thinking about things thoroughly, or it's a very premeditated energy that they're viewing you in. But I'm also getting that something could feel stagnant, or maybe this week things are moving very slowly in this connection here. They do feel like you're thinking of them or you're analyzing the situation here, but they're not seeing much action from your end. And that's why I did say they could be viewing the connection in a little bit of like a stuck or stagnant energy. We have the Knight of Wands followed by the Two of Pentacles in the challenge position. This person feels that you've stopped or you've put a stop to giving attention to this person or feeding into this situation, because there's something that was very, very inconsistent here. Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles coming out in the challenge position is like a very back and forth connection, or a very on and off connection. That's a better way of explaining it, where, there's a lack of stability, and it could be that this person and you have a great time together, or it's great when you guys are together, but it's very inconsistent is what I'm getting. There could have even been a case of juggling with the Two of Pentacles and Knight of Wands, kind of like a player-like energy, or someone who's connecting with you, but only when it's convenient for them. Very indecisive and inconsistent energy is what I see them feeling challenged by this week. It's interesting because they are wanting to rush towards you or connect with you, but with the Two of Pentacles, they're figuring out, or they're trying to figure out what to say or how to approach this situation. Two of Pentacles could also be like cause and effect, where this person feels like, okay, well, I'm dealing with the repercussions of my actions. I was inconsistent with Gemini, and now they are withdrawing their energy, or they don't want to speak to me. And maybe in the past you would give this person the benefit of the doubt, or there was something or there's something here where this person feels like you were giving into the situation, or still, connecting with them. Where this week they're feeling like you're no longer wanting to connect with them at all, or you're no longer wanting to tolerate what they are ultimately like putting you through here. How are you viewing them? Six of Swords. There could be some sort of physical distance between the both of you, but it could also be that you're viewing this situation as something that you're moving away from, right? There could be something in particular that you're mentally detaching from as well. And you may view this person as moving forward, or creating some, or something that they've done or said has created some sort of distance between the both of you. Because I'm getting a strong energy of you feeling like you need to let something go, but there's also something that you're trying to make sense of, right? Some sort of clarity that you're seeking here. A part of you may feel like you need to be distant from this person, but maybe a part of you wants some sort of answers. Ten of Pentacles in your feelings, and the King of Swords. So some of you could have been in a higher level of commitment with this person, or it just feels difficult because you feel like you're putting an end to a situation that you were very much invested in, right? Not just emotionally, but it could be financially as well. Maybe for some of you, you were in kind of like a live-in situation, or there were plans for the future of living together, maybe starting a family, that sort of thing, with the Ten of Pentacles. So you feel like you've had you've had high hopes for this connection here, but with the King of Swords, there's something that is causing you to feel frustrated. There's something within you that's telling you, okay, I need to cut ties, or this is something that's over, and I need to accept that. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles in your feelings, and the Eight of Wands. There could be something that you really want to communicate to this person. You could also just be feeling like you're in a very tough situation, like mentally, emotionally, and you're trying to kind of like manifest something new for yourself, because the Eight of Wands is not just a card of communication, but it could also be it also touches on manifestation, right? So there could be something that you're trying to manifest. With the Five of Pentacles, it could be you want to come out of a very isolated space, or you haven't been feeling like yourself ever since the ending of this connection, and you're wanting to see some sort of a change here. You could, and I say this with transparency, Gemini, I mean, you could be having a rough week where you're missing this person more than usual, or you're thinking about them quite a bit here. So it could be that, you're wanting to communicate with them. You're wanting to close some sort of an emotional gap, or maybe you just want to communicate with them for some sort of clarity. But there's something about not acting on what you feel impulsively, right? So whether it's you're having like a really bad day, or you're having a bad week, like you may want to think about something thoroughly before acting on your emotions impulsively, is basically the message that I'm getting here. But I strongly see that you want to get out of some sort of like emotional rut, or like a pit that you feel like you're in because of this ending, or because of this connection here. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups clarifying the Knight of Wands, and the Fool card clarifying the Two of Pentacles. What's interesting is this person feels like they have deep emotions towards you, but it's a very non-committal energy, or a very indecisive energy. So it's not to say that they don't have emotions for you, but it is to say that they were not making a decision, or there was just way too much inconsistency in the connection here for it to become something stable. And with the Fool card clarifying the Two of Pentacles, that's this person, again, wanting a new beginning, but figuring out how to, what to do, what to say, how to approach you. The Fool card and the Two of Cups could also be someone who feels like they kind of were very careless, with the Knight of Wands, or they were kind of doing things in the spur of the moment and not really thinking about the repercussions, or the future repercussions of their actions. So there could be a lot that they regret, or an energy of thinking about you and the connection and feeling like they were very careless, or they would kind of just do things they felt like doing in the moment, and they're seeing how it backfired on them, or how it later, impacted the connection between the both of you. It doesn't necessarily have to be just backfiring on them, but how it affected you as well. So we have the King of Pentacles in their feelings, and the High Priestess. Yeah. Definitely a very silent energy, but I feel like there's some sort of hope that this person is holding on to. Okay. There, you guys could also be tied by something financial, maybe even assets. Okay, doesn't have to be the case for all of you, but I do see someone like trying to, or focusing on themselves or trying to improve something in the financial department, but it's a very silent energy or keeping a lot to themselves. The High Priestess is also an energy of holding on to some sort of hope or faith, right? It's believing in what is not yet tangible or what doesn't feel tangible in the current moment. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. We have the Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands. This person could be trying to improve their financial situation or something pertaining to their stability prior to reaching out here. But Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands is a desire for a new beginning. Page of Wands is, this could be a message, a phone call, right? Someone reaching out to you and telling you that they miss you or checking in on you, but in hopes that you guys could work something out here. Yes, there is distance or you could be in a separation with this person, but despite the distance here, this person still feels very connected to you. So even if you're not speaking to them, they feel like their emotions haven't changed or they still feel connected to you. The shift that I see is they're starting to understand maybe what they could have done differently, or they feel like they were very careless. This is someone who is definitely, or what's being highlighted to them is things that they've done very impulsively. Things that they've kind of just done in the spur of the moment without thinking or without taking your feelings or, your perspective into consideration. So we have the Seven of Cups followed by the Five of Swords in the potential outcome. There's something that is going to feel very conflicting to you about this situation here. Do I think this is someone who feels they're going back and forth in their mind about you and there is some sort of conflict that they're feeling? Yes. Do I feel like they want to return? Absolutely. But with the Seven of Cups, that's someone who's still keeping their options open or there's still some sort of confusion. So like even if this person is coming back around, you may find that they're still continuing to give you mixed signals. What's the Seven of Cups? Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, King of Wands, and the Five of Swords, the Tower. Heavy fixation on you. I think that this person is going to, come in and try to pursue you. They're very determined. But the Tower and the Five of Swords could be an argument or a disagreement that's very unexpected. So even if the conversation doesn't start off that way, it could be that this person later says something that's very conflicting to you. Or there could just be something that you're thinking about in the current moment that you're just going to be open and blunt about. And that may, trigger this person or it may, cause an argument. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fight or anything dramatic, but I do see a level of disagreeing with this person's actions or disagreeing with the confusion that this person comes with. King of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah, this could be someone who is, keeping their options open, but they're still trying to connect with you. So that could be something that, you're keeping in mind. Six of Cups. Yep. And the Queen of Cups. They're returning to you because they still feel connected to you. But Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords could be needing to make a firm decision. Right? It could be needing to put an end to some sort of emotional confusion for things to feel more stable. The way this person comes in or the fact that they're communicating with you again could be very unexpected, but there's also a message of paying attention to the way that you're feeling when this person is connecting with you. Is it confusion? Is it sorrow? Is it pain? Is there something resurfacing here? Okay. Let's see. Is there anything this person wants to communicate? Okay. So it says, I wish I could take back my word. So there could be something that they communicated to you impulsively. We have, I am in a committed relationship. So this definitely could have been an issue in the past. What's interesting is we have the Ten of Pentacles in your feelings and we have the Ten of Cups in theirs. So maybe the in and out behavior was because they were in another commitment or wasn't in it, or they feel like they weren't in a position to be, dabbling in something else. We will be together again. There is a lot of ups and downs here. There's a lot of dips in this person's emotions as well. Like it's like wanting to come together with you, but there's something here that's very conflicting. Maybe it's another connection. Maybe it's the fact that they're going to continue to be, inconsistent here. So, it seems to me that you're choosing to walk away. Bottom of the deck, it says, I want you so badly. So this could even be someone who feels very tempted by you. And then it says, I don't want to know. So there's an avoidant energy here. I think what this person wants is to reconnect with you, but they don't want to know, or they don't want to see something here. It could even be, you know, a state of denial. And look at this, guys. It says, I want you. So there's like a very deep desire. Could even be viewing you as like some form of like temptation, or wanting something that they can't have. And it's almost like they're dismissing or avoiding the reality of the situation, or what's really going on, because their desire for you is outweighing that. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.